8 goals scored. How pleased were you with last week's return?
Yeah, terrific week. Obviously delighted for the players, first of all, because they got a reward for the work that they've been doing. Delighted, of course, for the fans, because they saw, I thought, 3 very, very good performances. They saw a lot of goals. They saw a lot of players playing at a very high level. And of course, delighted for everybody associated with the club, because you know, they've been waiting for this to happen, and it was a good week all round.
Over those 3 victories, you used 24 different players, I think. So it must be good for you now to know that you've got quite a lot of players that are vying for a first team spot. Yeah,
last week was the first week that we didn't actually have any top-up sessions for players who weren't fit, and that was really pleasing to be able to get the chance to play almost everybody, and it was also fantastic for everybody who did play to experience a win, and a win at the Hawthorns at that. So it was a great week. I couldn't have scripted it much better than that, and yeah, we're delighted, but of course we now have to move on. That week's gone. Everybody's enjoyed it, but we now have to move on to the next lot of games, and of course they don't come much harder than going to Anfield.
Is it a matter now of trying to extend that goodwill? I'm not saying that it's going to turn into 5 and 6 and 7 wins, but it's nice to obviously keep positivity up.
I'd love it to turn it into 5, 6 and 7 wins, you know, and if we play as well as we played in those last 3 games, then we've got a chance of doing that. But of course, the Premier League is extremely tough. It's very, very difficult to get back-to-back wins, never mind go beyond that. But that's what we're aiming to do. We go to Anfield feeling good about ourselves. We know that we'll have to play extremely well in order to get any kind of result at Anfield. But we also know that we're capable of doing that.
I know that you've seen Liverpool play a few times this season. What do you expect to see from them?
They're a very, very good team. Brendan has them playing really attractive football. They have individuals who can change a game in an instant, you know, and not just 1 or 2, but many individuals. And I expect it to be like any other time I've been at Anfield, very, very tough.
Liverpool haven't probably had the results that Brendan Rodgers would have hoped from them this season so far, but does that give your players hope that they can go there and get 3 points?
Well, I said after the Tottenham game that I feel that you can go anywhere in the Premier League and win. But of course, you've got to make sure that you play well in order to be able to do that. Liverpool haven't had the results that Brendan would want yet, but if everybody just casts their mind back, they went on a run of something like 11 wins last year and came from nowhere to almost win the league. So they're a team and a squad that are capable of going on that kind of run again, and I'll be absolutely astonished if Liverpool aren't competing for a top 4 spot at least this season.
Andre Wisdom obviously can't play on Saturday because his parent club are Liverpool. How big an opportunity does this present for Christian Gambella? What do you expect to see from him?
Well, it gives him a great opportunity. He's had to wait because Andre's been playing really well, so he's had to wait for this chance. It's something that he's been desperately waiting for, and so he'll be really looking forward to it. And what a great place to make your first start, to go to Anfield and do that. What I expect from him, what he shows. Loads of energy, loads of enthusiasm, loads of determination. I expect to see him flying up and down the right-hand side, and I know that he plays with a lot of quality, so I'll be surprised if I see anything other than those things.